Welcome to the day's Grimm. I am Brian.
I'm Thomas.
I'm Corey.
How are you guys doing today?
Oh, we're doing all right.
I'm glad that
Look at
J.
this man
Cole's
getting
out,
the
bro.
beer out now.
What'd you say?
We've been here prepping for 10 minutes, and he gets a beer out the fridge now.
Well, of course.
Well, dude, okay.
So
hear me out.
it's finally really warm out and really nice.
I got my windshield wiper blade motor replaced this week,
Oh, perfect for the treacherous weather we're having.
and it doesn't work.
Wait, what did you?
Yeah, we talked about this last week, dude. You still haven't got it fixed from last week?
I went and had somebody else look at it and stuff. We took it apart, put it back together, took it apart.
Still not working, huh?
No.
So you're trash.
Yeah, that sucks. I don't
damn,
even have
dude.
them on my car now. I just took the whole system out.
Dude, I gotta tell you about this broad that I saw at oh, dude, I gotta stop going in public because I'm at the Aldi's. Okay,
Using that quarter. God bless you.
yeah, thank you. So I'm at the Aldi's using that quarter, and we're just walking in the door, and some stocky kind of. I don't know. She looks like a catcher, for a softball. She's kind of a stocky girl, just like a, like a.
Like she could whoop your ass.
Well, she's coming up behind me, and I kind of vaguely saw her or whatever. And then Kristen's ahead of me. Well, then this lady just goes zooming past us because obviously she's doing some leg day, some powerlifting. You know what I'm saying? So she's scooting, and she blows past us. As she's going past us, she was like, "No, not you," saying that to Kristen. And Chris was like, excuse me, like what, dude? and then she just like walked on. Anyways, the funny part to this is on the back of her, what I can only guess is like a beer pong jersey of some sort, or like a cornhole jersey. Big juicy. Big juicy. So that's all I got for you this week. But dude, I literally laughed out loud so hard. Kristen was like, "You need to shut the fuck up." And then I just texted her. I was like, "Big juicy," and I just could not stop laughing, bro. I was dying, dude. I was like, "Yeah,
Aldi's,
thick and juicy,
Aldi's
dude.
is ahead of its time.
Thick
man.
and juicy,
They
dude.
let their employees sit down.
Yeah,
They like
dude.
have a quarter.
Time out. Can we
It's like
stop
grocery stores from
Why
the
is-
future,
hold on,
dude.
Why is that such a revolutionary thing?
I don't know.
No,
This
this
business
is-
lets these people sit. It's nuts.
Yeah, dude.
No, there's so much more. They like.
Well, they're doing the carts with the
no,
quarter.
Yeah,
It's
so
just
people
genius,
bring their
dude.
own carts back,
Yeah,
so
you
nobody
bag your
has
own
to get to
shit.
it. And then their stocks or their shelves are stocked. Like they just take the box and set it there and cut the side off the box.
Jesus Christ.
Anyways, yeah, enough about that BS, dude.
Saving time. So with us today is one of my good friends. Used to own her own hair salon, then battled some cancer-like stuff, and now in the medical field. Kady, how are you doing today?
Hi, I'm really good. Sorry, I laughed. I almost laughed
Dude,
so hard at the
I know.
microphone.
I was about to be like, "Hey,
back.
can you pipe it down?" No, just joking.
You can speak now.
Yeah, you're
holding it in like
I told
like,
her
oh.
when the show started, I was like, "Speak when spoken to." God, dude, it's
You
not that
need to
hard.
say it so rough.
What did it say? Big juicy.
Yeah, big juicy,
Big
dude.
juicy. I
Dude,
like
she
that.
was healthy.
Was she big and juicy?
Yeah.
Dude, she I bet her squat game phenomenal.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Like impressive.
Oh, dude, she's easily throwing up 305.
Nice.
Tray 05.
I mean,
easy.
That's impressive.
Yeah, dude, she's a stocky broad. Not very tall though. I definitely could have won a fight against her.
God, you think you can win a fight against most people?
I'm just saying, I'm pretty strong. But anyways, she may have been stronger. But yeah, so hey, dude, welcome
You
to
could definitely win a fight against like anybody.
zero experience.
With the right weapon, you can win anything.
Yeah, so welcome to the day's Grimm. This is our fancy shoe closet we keep telling people about.
Well, Kady
so-
referred to it as the dumpster behind Applebee's.
Yeah, with the
Yes.
hobo scissoring.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
Yes.
you mentioned the hobos.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
Playing dice.
It's
yeah,
just in my
said-
head.
yeah,
I feel like that was in everybody's head. I don't know. I don't really
feel like that was
trust
just in
what
your
goes on.
head.
What goes on behind a Denny's, dude? Like nothing good.
Behind a Denny's?
Yeah, nothing good.
Is there a behind the Denny's?
Yeah,
though?
that's what
Right?
she said.
I feel like
She
No,
said a
bro.
dumpster.
There's like a
Applebee's.
side.
He's
of
so
Denny's.
lost.
Yeah,
There's
I'm
like a
scatterbrained.
side of Denny's where they throw the trash out. Other than that, like,
I swear she said Denny's.
No, she said
Applebee's.
Well, all the good things happen behind Applebee's. I feel like.
That's right.
Maybe not. I don't know. Fuck. Yeah, dude. A lot of fights break out at Denny's.
Apparently, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh,
IHOPs,
absolutely.
Yeah, dude. At 4 a.m. when everybody's
Yeah.
all hopped up.
Well,
and
yeah.
All those
So-
dudes on all that extra tea, and they didn't get none of that V. And now they're all juiced up, and you know what I'm saying?
Got coming out of my eyes.
Yeah, there's
So
a
angry.
stand-up comedian that has a joke about that.
Louis C.K., which is
yeah,
hilarious.
just come out of his
Yeah.
eyes or something.
Yeah.
Anyways, so welcome to the show.
Thanks, man.
How are you doing? You know, everybody else seems to be doing okay.
Yeah, I'm doing really good.
That's
Nursing
awesome.
a hangover today.
I am.
I think we're all
Yeah.
nursing some sort of hangover today.
Yeah.
Hair of the dog is the way to go, honestly.
I know,
think
man.
that was a
And
bold,
Busch latte,
bold
like, so
strategy for you.
nostalgic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're heavy on the Busch latte in this house, unless you're Corey.
Yeah.
He drinks.
Summer goddamn shandies. I don't
Oh,
wanna
that's
fucking-
delicious.
Yeah,
awfully
thank you.
aggressive.
Summer
God,
shandy's
thank you.
delicious.
They are phenomenal.
Yeah.
Thank
dude.
you.
If I'm on the river,
Wow.
I can't just.
I want to be on the river. This
Yeah.
is me saying, hey, you got
If
a
you
boat?
have the
I'll put on a
grapefruit-
bikini. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Just get me on the water. I don't give a shit.
Did you say something about grapefruit?
Yeah, the grapefruit shandy.
See, I like lemons. I can't do grapefruit.
Dude, like eating a grapefruit is like getting punched in the mouth by one of those hobos.
Grapefruit.
Singing
Grape.
It's
I got
yeah,
grape.
but listen,
I'm not a fan. It's too
I'm
tart.
not going to jump out of airplanes. I'm not going to do like wild shit. So like
Yeah.
eating a grapefruit is my adrenaline rush.
I guess so.
I feel you. No, everyone's
in a weird way.
everyone's got their
I get it.
niche, I guess.
Yeah, I'm lactose intolerant.
You shoot people. I
Yeah.
fucking, I get up out of bed.
Yeah,
You know, it's the thing.
you do SEAL Team 6, and I eat grapefruits, dude. That's
Yeah.
just what I do.
Yeah, I gamble with way too much cheese.
Court, you got a tasty treat for us today. What's up,
got a
bruh?
nice little,
Let's
nice
go ahead and
little-
get that started so she can
little
enjoy
treat.
that little piece of candy. You know what I'm
So,
saying, bruh?
This week's death of the week.
This week's Death of the Week
Get it, girl.
comes from January 7th, 1948. Thomas Mantell, the pilot of a P-51 Mustang fighter plane, crashed while in pursuit of an unidentified flying object near the town of Franklin, Kentucky, thus becoming the first person known to have died as a result of a UFO sighting. Officially, the object remains unidentified, though the most likely explanation is that it was a U.S. Navy skyhook balloon.
That's what they would
Damn!
think.
Yeah, bro. That I was gonna say, dude.
That sucks.
I don't like to get conspiracy theory-ish ever.
That's a hot one though right now.
That's a hot topic.
That's
Bro,
a hot
UFOs
take,
are
dude.
huge right now.
Yeah.
Hot take on the UFOs, and
It's
I
big
wanna,
on Instagram right
Like
now.
they have
Everybody's
been
photoshopping
confirmed.
them
Like
in.
the
You know what
U.S.
my
government
theory-
has been like, yes,
Here's-
we have UFOs.
Here's my theory,
Sorry.
bro. So what I think the government is doing is just reiterating their initial game plan when it came to UFOs. The original game plan was like, they know that there's some shit out there, you know what I'm saying? So how best to hide it than just in plain sight. So that's why it was like UFO this, UFO that, UFO this. And they like played it off as if like, oh, it's out in the open, so surely it's not real. Like,
Right.
if you believe in UFOs, you're fucking crazy or whatever, because
Here's your tinfoil.
I
they're
mean,
they're
statistically,
like
though, the
putting it
name-
out in the open to make you seem like you're crazy. Well, I think they got tired of that overplayed song, and now they're like, oh, well, they might be real. I think they're trying to hide it in plain sight on a different level again.
I mean, I think by definition, there's been plenty of UFOs.
I think the,
Also, I think they don't have an explanation for it.
yeah.
yeah.
And-
Have you seen the white pill?
Oh, what the fuck?
The white pill.
Like the red or the blue pill?
Or no, not
There was
that.
a third
No,
option.
the one that happened over the ocean, over the
No.
Atlantic. There was like a Navy pilot, and on his black and white camera, the
Yeah.
thermal imaging camera, they videotaped it. You know what I'm talking about? The white pill that was like zooming around it, unlike.
No.
I like how you look at Tommy. Like, you know what I'm talking about, right?
Like
This
the
guy.
Battle of LA is just crazy too. They just fucking launch missiles at this thing like right off the coast of LA.
They're not
It
even-
still
yeah.
stands.
They're not even waiting. They're like, fuck it, just shoot a missile at it.
What
So-
about the Bermuda Triangle, though? Wild.
Oh,
shit's
God.
crazy.
I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
That's a
Yeah, we
fucking
get-
rabbit hole.
It gets,
I thought that was going to be a much larger topic as an adult.
yeah.
Bermuda
Also,
Triangle.
I'm a big fan of like stand-up comedy. So like, there's a guy I follow. Is it John Mulaney? He's got a joke about. I thought quicksand would be such a bigger deal when I became an
Right?
adult, but he's not wrong, dude. He's like,
not,
they
yeah.
don't tell you about quicksand when you're growing up. You're just
Yeah.
like, it's just out there.
And it doesn't engulf you. It only goes to.
Well, I think it does. I don't know, but I'm not
No.
very
Well,
intelligent.
have you been in it?
Yeah.
No, like.
Tell me about your
Are you
first-hand
a
knowledge.
No, the
survivor?
Yeah.
actual scientific study behind
Yeah.
it is it only does half of your body. It literally it counterbalances.
What?
Yeah,
It only does half your
But
body.
then you're still stuck.
you're still stuck, but it doesn't engulf you. Like
Damn,
people are
dude.
like, "Oh my god, I'm going." Like it's not like
You
that.
can still die.
I'm,
Very
well,
easy.
yeah, if you're stuck.
Yeah.
But that's what it does.
You're not gonna be able to do anything, dude.
But my biggest fear was like getting completely like drug under and like this never-ending pit of sand.
So
Yeah.
I want to get to know you. I haven't seen you in freaking
Time, man.
Tommy's friends with her. We went to high school with Kady. And, no, good time.
So what have you been doing for like the last 10 years? Like,
Oh, so many things. I don't even know how to
All
like.
the things.
It's like 12 years
Yeah,
now,
all
actually.
the
well, that's why you're
things.
here, dude. Let's get to know you. What happened after you graduated from Mount Vernon High School with Dumb and Dumber?
And that's like Dumb and
Oh,
Dumber.
you guys.
I'm the
don't
dumb
do
one
that.
here.
You're not. Don't talk to my friends like that.
I don't know. I'd shock you.
Let's not rule it out. That's all I'm saying. Jury's out. You know
Look,
what I'm saying?
I'm no scholar, okay?
I'm not a scholar.
Katie's
either.
like one of the most loving, compassionate people. She's very
Oh,
big
yeah.
on like don't talk down on yourself. Well, like, they do studies to where they said like if you talk down on yourself, like it's actually more harmful. For
Nah, it's
yourself.
motivation for me.
Absolutely. No, it's not. You guys.
Yeah, I stay-
It's motivation for
There's
me.
this like kind of ska rock band that I'm into right now. They've been around for a while, but they're called
the
the
name?
Idols.
The Idols.
They're like a Welsh group,
Okay.
but they have a song that says, and like in the first part of the song says, if someone talked to you the way you talk to you, I'd put their teeth through. And I'm like, hell yeah, that's powerful.
That's kinda hot.
You
That is
know?
Yeah, I'm into
Yeah.
that.
I'm bothered.
I also follow an indie band from. I don't think they're from the Welsh area. They're from South London,
The UK.
South UK,
Naples.
South area of the island. The Wombats, though, they're pretty legit. So
Fucking damn it.
what,
I want
dude?
to smash this fucking...
Is that a real band?
Yeah, I swear to God.
Oh, okay.
I'm actually a huge proponent of Wombats.
Well, yeah, they're adorable.
So I was
this
playing
guy. Do you wanna
Age of
hold him?
Empires before.
This
Yeah.
is William.
Stop.
No.
No.
No,
Shut the
so
fuck up
sad.
about
Every
your...
time you
Yeah,
log
he's
in
super
once a
cute.
week, it gives you a different logo option, and a wombat was one of the options.
Did you use it?
No, there was a purple flying anteater. With like
This is so soft.
I know Tommy bought that for the
you.
for the shoebox for the studio, quote unquote shoebox. But
they're
yeah.
a lot bigger than
What
that
is
in
it?
real life.
Oh, the plushie? The
Yeah,
fucking...
did you know they can get?
I
up
would
to-
still try to pet one in real life. I would try to pet a crocodile if that was like
They're
if it
docile.
would let me.
They're docile
you know?
in nature. And
Just don't touch their mouth.
They get up to 75 pounds.
Wow, I didn't know they got
Big.
that big.
Yeah. I got a picture. of one
75
right here.
pounds.
This is Willie or William, aka Billy
Bill.
Dub.
Bill.
Really does.
Yeah, I donate $5 a month to Food and Water him.
That's cool.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
So he's a good dude. We're huge wombat proponents.
Is
so
that what you would come back as?
I hope so? Honestly,
Yeah.
either that or a bat.
Oh, a bat.
So, Katie, after high school, you
Yeah. What happened after high school? We got back to you.
Okay, yeah, quick sum up. Went to USI and then transferred to Ivy Tech, then went to cosmetology school.
and
Loved
then you opened your
that.
own hair salon.
Yeah, I did.
How long did you have your own hair salon?
It was 3 years, and it was awesome. It was just like I got to be able to choose who I was surrounded with every day and do things to like, help people feel better about themselves. It was super powerful.
There you go.
And almost therapeutic in a way because they would talk to you for however long they were in there.
Oh yeah, absolutely. For them and for me,
You know, my mom always told me,
Oh.
if you're feeling down, bro, go get a haircut.
Absolutely.
Dude, your
yeah.
confidence will go through the roof.
But hope that it's a good.
bro.
When I had hair, you dickhead.
Dude, I'm talking about me, bro.
Fuck off.
You still got a little sod on the
No,
fairway,
bro, I just haven't committed yet. Like, it's
Yeah.
there.
How
barely.
often do you have to like shave your head every day?
I shave my head once a week.
Once
Yeah.
a week.
I'm into it though. I like it.
Yeah.
When I was in the army, so I left for the army after high school. But
Yeah.
yeah, anyway, so I shaved my head in basic training, and I loved it ever since.
Mm-hmm.
I've always kind of kept short hair after the military. But yeah, dude, my hairline, it was a battle, dude. My hairline looked like
You had a better hairline than me
dude,
for a long
My
time.
hairline looked like the British in the Revolutionary War. You know what I'm saying? They were just running the wrong way. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
so I was
good,
just
good for you for being like, fuck
I was
that,
just like,
I'm
it
out.
It was like an
I'm with
Indian
it.
started to scalp his head, but then just like got tired.
yeah, like he got
halfway.
tired and wanted to take a nap or something. Yeah. So
That's pretty aggressive.
essentially what I was working with. I was just like, man, every time it would grow out, I would have to grow it really, really long on top for it to even look halfway decent.
Yeah.
And then I was just like, nah, man, I'm gonna just
Yeah.
So you had the
Cut
hair
it, dude.
salon, and
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
you had a lot of fun with that. You were
I did.
helping people out. You felt, really making everyone feel good. What happened? Why would you? Was it your decision to just go a
Absolutely
different
not.
route?
No, the universe made that decision for me, but it ended up
Dang.
being beautiful. Like,
Yeah.
I ended up getting a cancer diagnosis and having
A rare form too.
super rare. Yeah.
Let's deep dive into that one.
Okay.
So what? Okay, so were you just like feeling bad one day and you just went to the doctor?
So the night before, I had gone with some friends to Los Bravos and really enjoyed some.
A little bit of LBs.
Really
Shout
enjoyed
out.
some margaritas.
Nothing wrong with that.
So when I woke up the next morning, I was like, "Oh man, am I just like super hungover? Do I have food poisoning?"
Yikes.
3 days later, I was like, "Man, this is wild." So we went to the hospital. They did a CT scan, and the doctor came back and he was like, "I don't know what I'm looking at. I've paged a specialist."
That's
Dang.
terrifying.
What were they like? What part of your body are
My
we
entire
looking at?
abdomen.
Really?
So then
Dang.
the surgeon came in, Dr. Vassy, who ended up like completely saving my life. And
Is this
he's
a local cat doctor?
Yeah.
Who?
Vassy.
Dr. Vassy.
He was
Shout out.
with Evansville Surgical Associates. Yeah.
Awesome.
He comes in and he's like, it looks like your entire abdomen's diseased.
Holy
So we're just like, what the hell's going on? They admit me.
my God.
Yeah.
Can we, like, there's no. Okay.
Can I just? I gotta call a quick timeout.
Go
When
ahead.
you said that just now, like, what the hell is going on? For whatever reason, the way you said it, I just imagine like three super trashy people outside of a double wide, and it's on fire, and they're like, "What the hell is going on right now?" Just the way
Yeah.
you said that.
That's
just total
The Mount
bewilderment.
Vernon
that's me.
twang.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't understand. Like, I know doctors are just like programmed, and they're like, "Yeah, your shit's diseased." Like, this is the, and like, it's just
Yeah.
brutal.
well,
Like,
in
I
their
couldn't
defense, that's
imagine-
what they were seeing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like what was
that's
going on
insane.
in
Well,
your
and-
head though when they said that? Like, I can't imagine being told like, "Yeah, no, your whole inside's it's fucked." Like,
honestly, I don't really know because I was like really miserable, and then they had given me fentanyl. So I was kind of like, exactly, what the hell's going on, man? You know, it could have been something on fire in front of me, and I've been like, whoa, what's going on?
You would have been
Yeah,
like
dude.
Indian switching religions. You
Seriously,
know?
dude,
Yeah.
opioids, man, that'll flip a switch and
fentanyl.
yep.
Doesn't that kill people?
Yeah,
you're good.
100%.
Yes,
Like,
but
oh,
not.
God.
It kills people when it's used improperly. When it's
Improperly,
used medically for
Yes.
that,
You don't feel anything.
It's you're out.
it does its job. That's the
Yes.
point of some in a medical situation like
And
that.
I've
You
had
know,
morphine and oh shit.
Life's good. Yeah, I don't give a fuck what's happening,
Dude,
Yeah.
a dog could be eating my leg.
You know,
and
I
you
don't
and you'd be
care.
like, "What's going on, man?"
Charlene,
Nah, Brian would be
get this dog.
Brian be petting the dog like, "Did you get enough?"
I got some more back here.
So
Damn,
they
dude.
told
What's
you
going on?
they told you they didn't know what was going on. They
Yeah.
said that your insides were
They admitted me, and there was like this battle between these surgeons that Dr. Vassy said, if I do exploratory, I'm going to take everything, which is going to leave you with,
Drain too.
yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, like a ileostomy.
bag?
Yeah, a colostomy
Yeah,
bag.
yeah.
And he was like, I don't want to do that. And I was like, thank you.
God bless you.
you're really looking out.
Yeah, I really appreciate that. So
Thanks,
they
dude.
it took like 3 different days. They were doing a ton of different tests, and then they finally figured out the issue. It started as the cancer started as a tumor in my appendix,
Yikes.
and the weight of that tumor caused it to like drop down and prolapse through my colon. So it basically like fell out of place, and
Damn.
yeah. So they went in and they did a partial hemacolectomy, which means like they took out part of my intestines and
Do you know how
Um,
much they took out? I know some. I know they
a
tell
foot
some
or
people.
two.
Yeah, my uncle, they
a
took
foot or
out like
two.
5 feet.
Yeah,
Because it's shocking how long.
Right.
That's like
intestines
25,
are,
20 some
yeah.
feet.
I've had that done. I'm like, so how much
Yeah.
did you get taken out? And they're like, you're like the first person to ask that. I'm like, yeah, I'm curious because
Right.
I mean, dude,
There's like 25
it's-
feet.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
nuts.
It's wild.
It's
Is that what it
nuts.
is? 25?
feet.
Your
but
large
it's-
intestine or your
I-
small
The
intestine?
two
All
of
of
them
it.
together.
Like,
I mean, we
your
can look it
tube
up
to
right
tube.
now.
What is
Google
that?
it while
Your
we
small
continue.
intestine
Yeah.
goes forever.
I'm
Like,
curious to
it's
know
a
what we are like
length,
tube
bro.
to tube.
Did he tell you how much he did take out?
Like 2 feet?
Probably, but I don't.
It's probably on some paperwork.
Probably, yeah.
Probably somewhere.
Yeah.
You probably
They got a
didn't care.
yardstick out.
You're like, I don't give a shit. Get it out of me. I don't care.
Yeah, I mean, I
Dude, think about whose job that is. Like the newest doctor.
To
You know what I
measure.
mean? He's like, hey, go measure these fucking intestines we just pulled out. We got to put it on the paperwork. What?
yeah.
What is this on
for
the
sure.
final? Fuck.
Well, they're going to ask
sure.
her later down the road. They're going
Right.
to want to know how much they got taken out. So we got to measure it.
I remember, like, I remember Katie. Side story. Took me to get my wisdom teeth taken out not too long ago, and that was definitely an interesting story because I don't like needles and stuff, and she's like one of
do you pass out?
Yeah,
absolutely.
She likes
really
like get a and get like the tattoo stencil put on, and he's like
sometimes
yeah.
This is what we're looking at.
I mean,
And
like
you're tatted as fuck.
I know, right?
How many times have you passed out? Like,
a few, but he made it through
3?
it. Yeah,
oh my god,
that's commitment, man.
that's rough.
So in humans, the small intestine is about 6 meters or 20 feet. And the large intestine is about 1.5 meters.
Dude, there's 20
Calls for about
feet
5
of shit in you right now.
Oh, no, it's Corey. You're
Oh,
not good
it
at math.
through a
It's
lot of-
25. It's
Or
almost.
25.
I was
Yeah.
pretty close with like 25, 27. So yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tommy, you guessed the right number. You weren't pretty close. You said 25, didn't you?
Yeah, that's pretty close.
Yes,
spot on,
bro.
I mean, I was there, right? I'm in the ballpark.
You just
like cornhole, dude. It went
say
in.
the
We get it.
funniest
I would
stuff, and I don't think
I would
you
consider that close.
You got so offended. Yeah, you were there. It
yeah,
was
you
right.
hit it. You got it right.
The fuck.
No, that's a lot of feet, though. So I guess,
Yeah.
to lose a foot, like, YOLO, dude.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yank that bitch out. I don't need it.
NBD, yeah.
Yeah, dude, get it out.
So you had that done, and then what?
So, yeah, what was...
So it was a lot of back and forth trips from Evansville
it was
to Indy.
a ton, yeah.
and-
I hate that.
But so we were very blessed in that we have a dear friend that is a pathologist with Deaconess, and she was actually the one that saw my specimen first. And so she kind of gave us a heads up. She called and was like, "Hey, can I come over and talk to you and your mom?" And
Who is this?
she's a
One of our
pathologist. One of my
No,
friends.
how is she related? Oh, just a friend of yours?
Yeah,
Okay.
she's married to a good family friend of ours.
Okay.
And so she brought over like all of these printouts and kind of said, "Hey, I think this is what we're looking at. It's a super rare cancer." But it was, I mean, what strength, number one, that took for her to do that. You know what I mean? And like kindness.
Right.
Because then what she did is she gave us the tools that when we got the final diagnosis, like after I went to Mayo, and we were already prepared. We are.
Mentally, yeah, you were like, yeah,
Right.
I know about this place, I
Yeah.
know about that, I know about the
Yeah.
treatment.
And in the
That is
beginning,
nice to
at
have
the
that.
beginning of this, if I do recall, you were still trying to work for.
Oh, absolutely.
You're still trying to cut hair as much as you could.
I went back to I opened my salon back up like 2 weeks after that initial surgery, and I was trying to.
Champ.
And
Oh god, what a champ!
Jesus.
What a champion! Holy shit!
I mean,
that's tough.
I didn't have. Listen,
She didn't have
I didn't have
insurance?
health insurance.
Right? Yeah, you got to provide.
I
You
lived
gotta
in
do
a
something.
super expensive apartment downtown. I mean, like I didn't have the choice to do that.
Right.
Can I
You
ask
know,
where you're at? Or like
now.
No, the apartment downtown.
Oh,
Now.
I'll love to tell you where I'm at now.
I'm here.
No, like where was the apartment downtown?
Second and Cherry. It was beautiful. Had like
It's not one of the new
14
ones.
foot. No.
Where
It's
they did,
one of
like,
like the
It had
original
like
carriage
14-foot
homes.
Wow.
ceilings,
Yeah.
like original
All that
hardwood
character in it.
floors.
Dang, dude. And I'll tell you what,
Beautiful.
I told you Chris and I are getting married in a couple weeks.
Yeah, that's so exciting.
Dude, we're getting married in the ballrooms at the old courthouse. And it just has that same
Beautiful.
Yeah, it just
Beautiful.
the old like Victorian like 1800s feel. I bet that's a
Beautiful.
lot like what your apartment the vibe was. I
Yeah.
love that old vibe.
I work right behind the old post office downtown.
Nice.
So crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love all those old buildings down
Yeah.
there. Super cool.
The old
so-
post office is pretty interesting too downtown.
Yeah, I was
Isn't
kinda-
that what
it
you're
is.
talking about? The old post office?
No, he's talking about the
No.
old courthouse.
Although that one is beautiful as well. I'm getting married
Oh.
in the
Courthouse.
courthouse, like the old courthouse. They have two.
Yeah.
They have two huge
With like the marble
ballrooms.
steps, that one that's like
Yep,
office.
yep,
Yeah.
yep, where they do the catacombs. Yeah,
Yep.
and they have these two huge ballrooms. But anyways, yeah, it's like 30-foot ceilings.
That's going to be
and
beautiful.
there's like ivory, limestone. Like it's crazy.
Yeah.
It's just marble, everything. It's like
Yeah.
super pumped. But anyways, yeah.
Yeah,
So I
it's
imagine
gonna
that's a
be
lot what
beautiful.
your apartment was like.
It
And it's
was,
just that
yeah.
old 1800 vibe. Is super
It had
dope.
some really beautiful characteristics. Yeah.
So you're trying to work, you're trying to, get things done and whatnot. You get your friend to help out and tell you that it's a rare form of cancer.
Yes, please.
And then what?
So then began the journey of specialist, and originally, so my team in Evansville. Thank you. What I saw you do this earlier. Am I supposed to hold this up to the microphone and click it?
Yeah, it's
yeah.
kind of a. It's
and
kind
then
of a.
somebody says "right on" or something.
No,
God
no,
bless
just-
you.
Actually, hold
Go
on.
ahead.
This could be very special. So
Okay.
we'll go 1, 2, 3.
Bless you.
God bless you.
Just bless you.
Now I feel like I'm gonna sneeze.
It's like a beer sneeze. It's like a beer sneezing.
So back to what Corey was saying.
So
God, dude. I just can't. I feel like we just bonded on a certain level.
This episode's brought to you by Adderall.
Yeah, it was a
If you
special-
don't take it.
So
I should have been on Adderall a long time ago, but I'm not. So
did you have to go to like chemo and things of that nature?
No, so what I have is stage 3 appendiceal mucinous adenocarcinoma.
How do you remember that?
Bless you. Yeah, bless you. That's right.
How do you remember all that?
That was
Good, 'cause I felt like
it
sneezing
is
right there.
ingrained
Did
in
you have
my
to like
brain.
practice it a bunch of times to get it down?
Oh
Sit in
yeah,
front of
the
the
first
mirror.
few times I was like, I've got the
What?
XY purple cranberry.
She just had it on a piece
Problem.
of paper and just started slapping it on desks like, this is what I got.
I'm
Don't
like,
ask
yep.
me. Just fucking read
Yep,
it.
I got.
She tells you what she's got, and it sounds like a damn NFL playbook. Dude.
Yeah.
Like, yellow
Yeah.
zebra, 232.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Jesus.
yeah. I read that
Damn, dude. That's crazy.
three word combination so many times
It's
because I was doing so much research. Because there's not a lot on it. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like it's 1 in 2 million, I think.
Golly, dude.
Yeah.
that's
Crazy.
super
So
rare.
originally, my oncology team here in Evansville wanted to send me to Texas to MD Anderson
Wow.
Yeah.
because they have a specialty team there with this type of cancer. But insurance was like, no. But, so I didn't have health insurance going into it. And then with everything that happened, that made me eligible for Indiana state insurance.
Right.
What do you mean everything that...
Like going through having, it was that first hospital bill for like the 9 days. That was like $190,000.
Oh, okay. You're just saying like the course in which it took.
So yes, and
okay.
all that happened,
Gotcha,
and then
okay.
with the cancer diagnosis
Okay.
and so that made
Dang,
me
okay.
eligible. Yeah, which has absolutely saved my life. Like that health insurance has been amazing, but they don't pay for anything out of state. So Houston
tough.
was not
Gotta
even
keep it local.
Yeah.
Yeah.
option.
That's tough.
It was
that's unfortunate.
$16,000 just to make an initial appointment with them. Yeah.
And again, Big Pharma gets the win for
Yeah.
the money.
Let's just go ahead and give a round of applause. No, and
Hey, I am going to give a round of applause to
hate
Big
to-
Pharma
Well, no,
because Big Pharma runs this Big Mama and has for 2 years.
No
and
lie.
I'm very
Right,
grateful.
But I wonder how much more efficient it could be. Is all I'm saying.
Yep.
Is that
oh, so much.
on the
Yeah,
money
they're-
on the money side, like as
So
much money
much.
as they make, come
Yeah.
on now.
We've talked
Quit.
about it.
It's
We've talked
bullshit.
about it.
So-
It's all bullshit.
What led up to what was your kind of do a wrapping up question, but way before wrapping up. Well, like towards the end of the episode, we'd like to reflect or whatever, but like I want to talk about like how hard it was for you to make the decision to close down. That because hair. You loved cutting hair.
Absolutely. I loved everything about it, but it was the right decision for that point in my life. Like I felt so terrible. I felt physically broken, emotionally broken, exhausted. Just like there was just this
Physically,
dark cloud that was just, I felt like Eeyore. Like there was that dark cloud just followed me everywhere.
The exact
Yeah,
opposite.
So
like
it
that
was-
guy at the
like the
zoo,
tiger,
bro.
yeah.
Like
So
that
at first
tiger.
it was pretty difficult, but then it was like, okay, this is the first step in me learning how to
Live life now.
put an umbrella on while this dark cloud
I'll
follows
tell
me
you
around.
what, though,
like
I had a cancer scare. So when I had I'm really avid about going to the dentist. I really like having nice teeth. I've
Yeah?
always
Yeah.
I had that instilled in me from especially coming back from the army because my teeth were all jacked up. But anyway, so I had a oral cancer scare, and I was like just going and getting my 6-month cleaning or whatever, and they're like, "Hey, you got a weird spot on the bottom of your tongue, dude. Let's get that looked at." And I was smoking and chewing
Yeah.
and dipping and like
Yeah.
literally every form of tobacco. I was doing snuff, like snuff tobacco. Like I was literally doing every form of tobacco you could.
is that what that means? That snuff?
Snuff.
You actually
Snuff.
sniff it up
the
your nose?
true
Yes.
snuff is it goes up your nose like cocaine.
Yep.
Yeah.
But it's tobacco.
And it goes into
just
your-
goes-
It's just straight nicotine, basically.
it's
That's
it's
wild.
so granulated.
fiberglass.
It's so No, there's no fiberglass.
I know, I'm being a
It's
smart
it's
ass.
so granulated though. It's like if you were to get a little bit on your finger and like smear it across the table, it would just turn into like dust, like a chalk. It's like chalk.
Yeah.
But yeah, you just like
Wild.
It was really
literally doing-
It was really popular in like World War II.
They're still doing it in Europe.
It was
It's really
super
popular.
super popular though in the war.
Anyways, yeah. So
That
he
was a
told
way to
me
get their nicotine fix.
he told me I had a spot on the bottom of my tongue. Go get it checked out, and I went to
Oral surgeon?
Oral surgeon. Yeah, I went to an oral surgeon downtown by Deaconess and on Mary Street, and he was like, "Yeah, dude, that's definitely precancerous because we did a biopsy and everything. They tore it out." Yeah, but it wasn't like any level of cancer. I caught it so early and I'm a huge advocate. I tell people, like, if you're going to smoke, if you're going to dip, or you're going to do whatever, like, go ahead and do it. Live your life and enjoy it because you only get it once.
But go
to these people that can take care of you early on. You know what I mean? Like, you smoke. So, like, get a family physician and like be tight with your family physician and be like, man, sometimes when I breathe it feels weird, and catch that shit as early as you can. So I'm a huge proponent of that. But yeah, luckily they were like, yeah, it's precancerous. They tore it out.
They were able to remove all of it.
They burned it out or whatever, the cancerous tissue. I quit dipping and quit smoking and everything. And but yeah, dude, I know what you're talking about because that was like a 3-week ordeal for me. And for 3 weeks I was just like,
because it's
just a dark cloud that you can't explain.
It
really is like being like Eeyore.
I can't even imagine like all the shit you've seen with everything that you've done in your life.
And this was still the scariest thing.
Right. I've never seen you that physically shook in my life.
Yeah, it was still the scariest
putting yourself in a known dangerous spot where you know it's possible that you could that your life could be ended. Yeah. But to hear that, for someone to tell you like, hey, your time might be done.
Might have an expiration date.
Yeah.
And that's one thing that like I mentioned last week and I mentioned to you earlier when we talked this week or when we met up was
damn, that Harley is really dope though.
We get it, dude. You got a big dick.
But he just likes to feel the vibrations. Anyway.
Vibrations.
It's like a fucking washing machine over here, dude.
Anyways, we were talking about. I was talking about how so many people.
Please edit that snort out. It just came out of my nose.
We're gonna edit it louder.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
We're really gonna bring it
up there.
Anyways, I was talking about how everybody's living their life so fast paced nowadays.
Yeah.
And you're in a rush to get to A to B to A to B to C. You know, you're just living. You're trying to go, and you're going to work every day for somebody, and like you just don't even realize how fast your life's kind of like over in a way, or that it could expire in any minute. You can get a fender bender, and you know.
I'll tell you what I was most worried about. If it had been, I think I'd have been.
Was COVID? You're fully vaccinated. Kady's vaccinated.
Are you fully vaccinated?
Absolutely, have been since January.
I'll tell you what I was most nervous about is the because I took so much pride in my teeth. Like I was literally spending. I bet I spent over $2,000 just like redoing work that I had done in the Army.
You were scared to lose your teeth.
I was scared I was going to lose like half my mouth or like some of my teeth or they were going to cut my tongue out. And I was just like, for somebody that was like, I'm obsessed with teeth. Like I only like the first thing I noticed when I met my fiance 6 years ago was her teeth. They're beautiful. Like that's I know it's weird and it's superficial.
No, it's not weird.
You know what I mean?
Because I don't think that's superficial.
You like the back of her head first.
Well, yeah. Wow, dude. Could you not make it sound so terrible?
Can you wait until they're married in 2 weeks?
Dude.
It's a thing.
I do have a theory.
He's got a theory. You can tell how beautiful someone is by the back of their head.
Yep. Just by how well they take care of their hair.
Can tell,
yeah.
You can also tell. I have a theory.
I had the same fucking reaction. I was like,
hairdresser,
really?
So I would like you to weigh in on this.
Oh, no, well, I don't have that same theory, but now I'm going to start looking at the back of people's heads.
Oh, dude, this is getting fucking
I'm not
weird.
telling any of my family about this.
I would.
I don't want any of them to listen to this. Sorry, Mom.
Anyways,
no, there's
just
no
kidding. My mom
here.
knows I have a trash mouth.
Good. My mom hates how I talk.
My mom secretly has a trash mouth when she's at work.
She does.
So
we actually almost called the show trash.
Yeah, dude, we were workshopping ideas, and it was my idea. I was like, we should call the show Trash Can.
Yeah, thank God they did.
Or Dumpster, or something like a negative connotation, and then you'd be like, oh, that.
Like
why would you name it Dumpster?
Like, what are you listening to?
Like
trash?
a dumpster behind Applebee's?
Yeah. Our logo would just be two homeless dudes fucking scissoring, dude.
Rolling dice.
And a dumpster on fire, dude.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Swear to God.
So you decided to close the hair salon due to not being able to keep up with it. And then why don't you tell everybody what happened next?
You're fighting cancer and then...
Yeah.
What happened next?
I mean, a lot of things. I don't know. Like, so I closed my salon down.
You had your surgery?
Yeah. I've had 4 now. I had my last one like 8 weeks ago.
Can I just ask about that real quick? How
Yeah, of
scary is surgery? I've never had like a major surgery
Yeah,
where
I've always
where I've
wondered
been
what
put
it's-
under.
You know, honestly, for me,
Out and out.
yeah,
Out and
you
out.
wake up and you're like, when?
What happened?
How?
Somebody was
I
elbow
just
deep in
went
me?
to sleep.
Yeah.
I just went to sleep.
It's really that trippy.
Yeah,
Does
so
it
it's
scare you almost?
oh, I don't know, man. I feel like I'm
You're so loopy when you
not
come out of
really-
it.
Yeah.
You're still
I just-
like
it
you
makes me
almost
also-
feel like
I
you're
feel
still
like
dreaming.
I'm on like such the good side of the shit that's been happening for the past 2 years that I'm sure at the time it was scary, but now I'm like, no, man, it was great. It's been a beautiful journey.
Yeah,
You
like
know,
when I
'cause,
got
like
put
I'm
under.
in like the good end of it, and
Yeah.
also
Yeah.
you guys,
You're on the up and up.
I do, and I have something to tell you. So originally we were told that remission wouldn't even be a word that could be used for 10 years until I had like 10 years of clean scans.
Right.
And my oncologist told me last Wednesday that I'm officially in remission
Dude,
in 2 years.
Hell yeah.
That's
dude,
what's up.
Yeah.
Congrats.
fuck
Thanks.
cancer.
Thanks.
Hell yeah, dude.
Fuck that
Yeah.
shit.
Punch
When-
that bitch in the mouth, bro.
My parents threw me a surprise party. It was so sweet.
Nice.
That's awesome, man. I'm super happy
That is
for
awesome.
you.
I'm happy
Thanks.
for you. That's
Thanks.
dope.
It's a
Yeah.
scary journey to take, man. So like
I don't like needles, but like when the first time I had to get like put under and like I woke back up, I was like, yo, we could do that again.
the hardest part's
It's a
getting
great
Like,
nap.
that was
It's
great.
a great
the
nap.
hardest part is just them getting the catheter in you, honestly. Like once they hook up the IV and
Why did you tap your arm and say catheter?
He
He does.
doesn't
He
know.
does. Anytime
for
he talks
the-
about
He's
needles,
educated.
he talks about heroin.
He's
That's pretty
educated.
much all he does.
A catheter goes in your
Isn't
dick,
a
so you can use the
catheter that's something
bathroom.
that, like-
but there's
It goes
also
right
a
into your-
catheter for an IV.
Yeah, a catheter goes in your
Oh.
dick.
No, the instrument they use for an IV is called a catheter.
Anyways,
Learning
Katie,
something
Yeah,
new.
dude.
closing down.
Getting the IV put in. Jesus Christ.
You had
dude,
four
relax.
surgeries, but so at the time you quit doing that, and then you quit doing the hair salon,
Yeah.
and then you had to move out of your nice house downtown.
Yeah, when my lease was up, I went back home with my parents. They've on their third floor. It's like a full apartment.
God bless them.
I literally don't
Seriously.
have enough words.
Dude, your parents sound amazing.
They are.
Oh my gosh.
My mom is my best friend and my dad is my best buddy.
God
Hands
bless
down.
them. Seriously, like
Yeah.
That's
I couldn't
dope.
even imagine. You're
Yeah.
very fortunate. You're very fortunate. That's
Absolutely.
amazing.
But
Absolutely.
then
Go back
you
with them.
you kind of get into I guess after surgery and stuff, and then you kind of get going up. You get into nursing home.
Yes. So I took over POA and healthcare advocate for my
POA, dumb it down.
power of attorney
There you go.
for my
okay.
for my paternal grandparents, like before I got sick.
Okay, your
And
dad's
then
parents.
yes, and then yeah, my biological dad's parents.
Okay.
Mom and dad are mom and dad's
Stepdad.
technically my stepdad. Yeah, but it's been my whole life. But these
Okay,
are
I
my
got you.
paternal. Yeah.
Got you.
Got you.
And so then they were getting to a point where they were going to have to be in a home.
Mm.
And yeah, but
Really?
it ended up being like such a powerful, positive experience. We got them into a fantastic skilled nursing facility, and then I got a job there.
Oh wow, that's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
That works out.
So I got to spend the last year and a half during a pandemic when most people aren't able to
You
see.
can see him almost every day.
I got to every day.
That's dope.
I got to spend the last year and a half of their life. We lost
Also
them in
very
January.
fortunate.
That's
Yeah,
super
amazing.
fortunate.
We lost them in
and
January
They pass like
They
within
passed.
24 hours.
within 3 days of each other.
Oh
Dang,
damn.
dude. You
But-
know what that reminds me of?
That's tough.
It sounds sad, but Katie makes it sound like the most sweetest.
Well, before
thing.
we go on with it, it reminds me of the Notebook. The
That-
ending of the
yeah.
Notebook.
I've never actually seen that. I know the premise of it, but I'm going to tell you this. You guys just got so mad.
That should be an American staple in every
both
high school to
got
see the
so
fucking Notebook.
Are you even a woman?
Wow.
I'm joking.
Yeah.
I'm joking. It is a great movie, though. But
No
not very
doubt.
PC.
You
I
I
guys,
want to
say
hear
that.
this beautiful story because I do appreciate.
Yes.
I do appreciate. It, so I
oh
wanna hear
man,
it.
it's such a beautiful love story. They have loved each other since the first moment they laid eyes on each other.
Mm.
And they've cultivated this beautiful love that they have surrounded everyone else with. And so grandma got COVID.
Mm.
She was on our COVID unit there at the nursing home.
Dang.
And she was released from like quarantine in the nursing home the day that Grandpa got sent to the hospital. No, it was a total blessing. They got to see each other. They got to see each other. The nurses allowed me to take Grandma into Grandpa's room. And she looked at him and she said, Pop, I'm so ready to go home. I'm ready to go back to Heritage. And he said, just calm as day, well, we might, but we might not. And that next morning, she had a massive stroke from a blood clot due to COVID. And I was with her that evening, listening to music, holding her hand. My aunt was there with us. I mean, most people don't get the gift of being able to tell someone goodbye.
Especially during COVID.
Yeah.
How sweet is that they had that moment together the day before?
Yeah.
Jesus.
And then he went 3 days later.
That's beautiful. At the same time.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk about this anymore. Can we move on to something else?
It's a beautiful love story.
I know. It makes my
eyes
chest
water.
hurt.
Yeah.
My chest hurts.
My eyes are watering.
I think I have. No, I have like indigestion or something.
I've got the waterworks going.
There's something in both.
You have a
eyes.
It's
hangover.
super beautiful. You're
cutting-
hungover.
Are you cutting onions over there?
No.
No,
I
I
don't
am.
cry, dude.
Yeah, you do. Shut the
Oh,
fuck up.
I do at the drop
Dude,
of a
seriously,
dime.
watch The Notebook.
I cry when I'm happy, when I'm sad, when I'm gassy, when I'm.
See,
all of
if I
it.
cried when I was gassy, I'd never stop crying.
I almost shit myself today. That's how gassy I was.
You
earlier.
wake up to the gas.
Dude, when we were going to get mimosas earlier, I've been gangbanging since damn 7 a.m. this morning. Dude. Yeah.
Oh,
This train started early,
is there a
dude.
possibility of
Gangbanging.
taking a break for a second?
Oh, yeah,
You go to the
no. You
bathroom.
go ahead. We'll continue. And
Yep.
then you just, it's the first door right
on
out
the
here.
left, past
top
the
of the
stairs.
stairs.
ladies'
You do
room.
you.
No, you're okay.
You're good.
It's just right at the top of the stairs there. And we'll just keep going. You come on in at your own leisure. No worries.
Do you?
Yeah.
You
dude.
don't have to.
I like in this episode how Brian's taking his headphones off twice, taking his hat on, putting his hat off.
Oh no, it's.
I'm just aggressively confused.
I'm gonna put a
all the
counter.
time.
I'm gonna put a fucking counter on the video. Just like ding. Fucking whenever you take a hat
What
off.
is wrong
and
with?
hat
I
on.
just don't like things that touch my ears.
I just like how
worry me.
this camera you'll move your head up and down and the lighting adjusts due to the light off your head.
Dude,
It'll be, like, too bright.
you're hilarious.
It's honestly funny to watch. It's hard
I'll tell you
not
what
to
though,
laugh.
that story though, that does remind me a lot of. It reminds me a lot of The Notebook. You've seen The Notebook, Tommy?
Yeah.
Dude, tears me up every time. I'll watch it tonight, honestly, just because we talked about it.
I wrote you every day.
Dude, every day, 365 letters.
People actually used to say I look like Ryan Gosling from the Notebook.
Dude. Okay, so me and Amanda were sitting there and we
if
were
he
watching.
was shorter and had tattoos, yes.
No, look, me and Amanda were watching a show with. It's the movie with Russell Crowe in it. I can't remember the fucking name.
Gladiator?
No,
La La Land?
No, it's a
Drive?
1970s kind of vibe. They're both detectives in a
Oh, the
sense.
good guys.
Yes, that movie.
Ryan Gosling and
Russell Crowe. It's fucking hilarious. But we were watching it. And
I
I
need
was
to
like,
watch it.
And I looked at her and I go, "That's Tommy right there." I said, "Look, that's Tommy." I said, "That is the high end version of Tommy."
You know who I've been told I look like? I've been told, have you seen the original Jeepers Creepers?
Yeah.
I've been told I look like that fucking guy. Dude.
I remember
Back when I had hair, people were like, "Yeah, you look like that guy from Jeepers Creepers." It's like,
Wait,
"Oh, you
Justin
mean the
Long?
nerd,
Justin Long?
Dude, total insult, bro.
Not the cool Justin Long. The fucking nerd Justin Long. That guy.
the one that gets skinned by some satanic.
No one's
creature
ever
in the
told me I look like a
forest.
celebrity because I don't look like a celebrity.
Dude, you're lucky.
I am.
You're just ugly on your own level.
I am.
We were
I'm so
talking-
happy about it. They're like, you know what you look like? I look like someone they know. And I'm like, all right, cool. Is that a good or bad thing? And they're
Katie,
like,
you look like somebody good.
Katie and I were actually talking earlier this week about how it sucks to be an artist because you're always compared to another artist.
Oh
yeah,
100%.
But
Like,
that-
you
that's-
sound like so and so, or like, oh, that painting's
That's-
dope. That looks a lot like Picasso. And
That
you're
is how
just like,
art is determined on their value. It's like, well, how good is he? Is he as good as this guy? Like, it's
I
fuck
hate
you.
that.
And that's
I
so
hate that,
it's
dude.
so pretentious and stupid. It's like, look, dude, this is me. This is my art. Judge it on how you want to look at it. Don't look at it and go, it's not as good as this guy's.
I do think I want the hat on now. You've made me nervous with the
Oh my
lighting.
god, will you just fucking
What made
figure
me
it
nervous
out?
with the lighting thing.
Jesus
dude.
Christ. Existential crisis
that
over
story,
here.
That story
I
is
need the
really
backwards cap.
that story is really sweet though. Are you making fun of my hat?
Yeah, and
I'm making fun of your
stuff,
hat a little
stuff
bit.
like that doesn't.
You don't wear
happen
hats.
in like
Yeah,
COVID.
I really don't.
I do. I'm the hair.
I know.
I'm
I
the
didn't get
hat
the
guy.
hat memo. I saw a hat on the way out the door, and I was like,
I'm the
should
hat
I grab
guy.
that? And then I was like, nah.
People literally
like I haven't got a haircut in 2 weeks.
know
like, I should
me
definitely
for
get
my
it.
hat. if I don't have my hat on and they see me in public,
They're like, who's this
they
40-year-old
don't recognize me.
Who's this stepdad?
Literally, they don't recognize me. If
Dang,
I have a
dude.
hat on, they're like, "Oh, that guy!
Look at
I
our,
fucking know that
look
guy."
at our special guest. She's back, dude.
Oh, hey,
Nobody recognized me when I was dressed up as Albert Einstein on Halloween.
bro, you were
I mean,
Einstein?
yeah, absolutely. I mean, people recognized I was Albert Einstein, but nobody knew it was like
It was
me
you.
under those eyebrows.
I was just gonna say, was your costume just really shitty, or they
No.
didn't know it was you?
They
They were
didn't know
like,
it was me.
"Oh, dang!"
Yeah.
So your
Well,
costume
and-
was that good.
Kady,
I mean, literally
Kady and
all
her
of-
brother kind of look alike.
Kind of. We look identical. What do you mean?
I don't think I've met her brother.
Oh,
dude.
really?
No, I have not met your brother.
Not, dude.
He's
So that's
a
we
treasure
were
of a human being.
Really?
we were
He's a
just
treasure.
reiterating.
I wish I could say that about this turd over here, but
Yeah, he's stuck.
he's
with
just
me.
there.
We were
You know?
reiterating how beautiful that story was, and then so now you're at the nursing home.
I'm glad you walked out. I cried
Yeah.
a lot while you walked
He's
away.
kind of
Hey, you can. I'm always a safe space to
He's
cry with.
soft. He's really soft, and that's my favorite characteristic about
There's
you.
nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, and honestly, I envy him for it.
Yeah.
But yeah, so now you're at the nursing home. So you're doing
Yeah, I was
you're
there.
doing good. You're still there.
No.
Okay, so what
I
happens
was-
after that?
I was there for a month, two, after Grandma and Grandpa had passed. And I was offered this really beautiful opportunity to work with a nonprofit. It's PT, physical therapy, occupational therapy, and speech therapy, opening a clinic for Medicaid, Medicare, uninsured,
Like here?
underinsured. Yeah, in Evansville.
That
Nice.
is
Yeah,
dope. That is
right?
dope.
With some really awesome people. And like, so Jess and Ryan, the owners, they were clients of mine when I was doing hair.
Mm-hmm.
And Ryan told me the first time I cut his hair, this was like 8 years ago, he said, "You're going to work with us someday."
Dang, dude.
So it
And
just
I think
feels
it-
like I'm living this path that was like meant for me.
It sounds like
you
he
know?
should stop doing physical therapy and start getting into fortune telling,
Hey,
dude.
right?
Because that's creepy.
It was-
But he knew,
He
dude.
knew. He knew. I think that's
That's what's
powerful.
up.
I do.
Yeah.
I do want to like going from like the nursing home environment to like the more efficient thing. Like you said, you can't say that's what she said really anymore. It's really bothering me.
Well, yeah.
What happened with that?
Well, no, I'm in
She's
like
trying to clean it up because it's a
I'm-
very,
yeah,
very.
yeah.
It's like more professional now.
I
Well,
hate the higher up you
absolutely.
get, you
It's-
have to act more professional. Why can't you
It's
just
not the
be
higher
yourself?
up. It's just like I could act a much different fool when I was in my own salon with
There
people.
yeah,
that, you
it's
know what I mean?
yours. Yeah,
Than when I'm in somewhere that's a medical office setting.
Right.
You know?
And honestly,
And it just made me realize how many "that's what she said" jokes I say. And I was like, you can't do that.
you gotta cut this shit
You're a
out.
professional.
we can totally do something. That's what
You're
she
a
said,
professional now.
Dude, I honestly am very thankful I didn't wind up in PT. I went to U of E for kinesiology or exercise sports science, and I was going to go into PT, and I'm really actually kind of glad I didn't get into PT school because I just don't belong there.
I'm glad you stopped because that's all you
Yeah.
fucking stressed out about for like a
Yeah,
good year, and I was
dude.
just like, "Fuck it."
I just didn't even apply to PT school. I was like, dude, I don't even want to do that. That's
I
awful.
encourage you to not think that it's not that you don't belong there. It's that that's not where your journey has taken
Exactly.
you.
I like your
currently.
optimism, dude.
You know?
You're like, I need you in my life.
Because like I didn't think that was going to be my
Yeah.
calling either, but to work with such passionate people that believe in the difference that they're making in people's lives is
No,
powerful.
and that's
you know?
amazing. PTOT, ST, like that stuff is phenomenal. It's really changing people's lives. I've known several people that have gone through it, and it's like these people just get devastated by injuries or
Even a stroke, having to learn how to talk again, or
yeah,
anything,
or
really.
whatever, just anything. I thought you were talking. I thought
it's
you were making
rough.
fun of me.
No,
But yeah, no, and I probably need some speech therapy, honestly. But anyways, yeah. So like they're just game changers, and people don't understand like how.
it's therapy.
Yeah, like how much schooling goes into it, and there's so many people that go to therapy and they're like, "Oh, this shit's not working," blah, 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 and they throw a fit, and it's like, dude, like it's a journey.
process,
It's a
yeah.
journey, dude.
it's
You
a
gotta-
wax on, wax
yeah,
off.
dude. It's
kinda.
a Mr. Miyagi.
It's part of the times.
It's
People
it's a
expect things to
splinter.
be
You're
like that.
4 turtles down in a damn gutter somewhere. You know what I'm saying? And
What was
I'm the
that?
master
What
rat.
expression is that? 4 turtles in a gutter.
I'm just talking about
Ninja
Master
Turtles.
Splinter.
Turtles.
Yeah, Ninja Turtles, bro.
Oh,
Where are you
fucking
at?
Christ.
You're the only one not on the same
Bro,
page.
I don't.
Dude, he's a little slower than I am,
Talking
but
about Splinter.
I told you I was stupid.
You're not.
I can't even tell a good story without
I'm not
interrupting.
To make you feel better, in a sentence earlier, I said "selled." I was talking about the Peerless bar in Mount Vernon. You remember that one that was on the corner? It was like real sketchy.
Fuck, I
And
forgot.
they
dude.
used to do like carryouts, and I was telling about. Yeah, I was talking to one of my friends, and I said you could go in there because they sold pints and stuff. And I was
Sold.
like, oh my gosh, I just said sold.
Dude, I feel like I'll speak to you for a little bit, and then you're back in that double wide for a second, and then you come right back out. You know what I mean? Then you're back to a normal person. You know?
That is my normal. That is my normal,
Yeah,
man.
they sailed me some beers.
That is my
sail.
normal. Like, I like to be at fancy parties, but then I
Yeah.
end up just hanging out with the kitchen staff because that's where I
Oh,
feel
that's the
comfortable.
fun part.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
I'm cool with that.
That's the
Yeah.
fun stuff.
So as we kind of wrap up towards the end of the episodes, we do some like reflection based stuff.
yeah.
And so like,
well, we already know her darkest moment.
well, yeah,
so-
but I'm just saying like when things got bad, what really kept you going? Like what helped you push through? You know,
your
all
worst
the-
days through
Because
the
I
cancer
had
journey.
I had people that were loving me through it. Like, I had so many people that were willing to fight harder for me than I was for myself. And I was like, okay, that's how I'm going to get through this.
Well, and also along the same lines of like dreams change, right? Like you could
Absolutely.
like just like your process of, you know, your dream was to own a hair salon probably, you know, for years, and then after that now
I
now
wanted
you're
to be a
li-
neurosurgeon, and then when I was in high school, the economy was shit and terrifying, and I
Yeah.
wanted something that was recession proof. Honestly, that's what first put me into it, and I ended up loving it, and that was one of the seasons of my life.
what's one of like a thing that you would say to people like to keep going, like to keep on like with whatever it
Advice.
is.
Yeah.
There's no magic words, man. There's really not. There's no magic words for that. You have to do anything you have to do to get you through that moment. You know, what by whatever that means.
You got to dig deep, and you got to find it in yourself.
See, and I feel like I had to do the opposite of digging deep.
Really?
I felt like what I was going through was so emotionally in depth, and that like to get through, I just had to be like, hey, just get up, go brush your teeth, go to bed. Like, I feel like I had to do the opposite of dig deep. I kind of had to like,
Almost autopilot.
Yeah,
Just kind of
yeah,
just
yeah.
flip a switch.
Normalize
and
it.
yeah.
Like
you're
let's
just
just
doing
let the day
Just
go.
Like, it's
man,
another day.
Let's just get, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's
Really
just get through it.
what's that song?
Don't
Let It Go
What?
Let it go.
from
By-
Frozen.
From Frozen. That's a good
Wow.
one.
I want to throw this at you.
That's a great song.
Oh, well, she appreciates it. So why
It's
don't
a
you
beautiful
Fuck it,
song.
let it go.
fucking relax?
Okay.
It's a
Really?
beautiful song.
I can just
Dude,
imagine you
thank
getting
you,
out of
Katie.
bed, just like, let it go.
Why is she
Oh,
such a
man.
jerk, dude?
Oh,
You get it.
Beautiful tune.
Yeah, just
Stop.
really- so that's what you were
Beautiful
doing. You were just
it's
kind
okay.
of letting the day
Yeah.
go,
Yeah.
and sometimes you have to.
Yeah.
So I really do. I agree with her. I agree with her a lot. I feel like in dark times that like it really is. It is an individual's battle, and it is that person's battle, man. It's just,
Well-
and that's what it is. You got to find what it is that's going to work
I
for you
also
to get through that battle.
think it's like Katie's one of the most kindest, caring people I know, and
Until
to go,
I'm behind the
and
wheel of a
until she's behind the
vehicle.
wheel of a car, and then she's very hateful.
There
but
you go.
All Christianity out the window,
Right, behind
Game
the wheel.
time.
Yeah.
but
Yeah. As
like
soon as you're driving,
I'm a
everything's
raging
out the window at
bitch
that
behind
point.
the wheel.
it's
of
like
a vehicle.
it's when you see something like bunch of bad things happen back to back to like somebody that's like extremely good and caring, you know what I mean, at the core, and it's like you kind of look at those people and see how they handle the situation. You know what I mean? Because they're gonna be like the nicest person in the world, and then they get like a rare stomach cancer, and they're like, "Oh, fuck everything," or they're like, "Oh, this is all about me now." And I don't think Katie ever once made it ever like feel, you know what I mean? And that's like one thing that's like props. You know, like a lot of
Yeah.
people, you know what I mean? Like a lot of people are just like, yeah, like they make it, you know, out there.
Well, because here's the thing. I only knew what I was going through. I only knew how it affected me. I could only imagine how it was affecting the people around me that love me, to watch me have to go through that, like my parents. So I would go through what I went through 10,000 times over if my parents never had to have the even inclination that it's possible to lose
Like
a child.
Jesus, yeah, my child might not.
You know
make
what I
it out of
mean?
this.
Yeah.
That's I actually
So it wasn't
completely
about
agree with
me.
you. Yeah.
I know whenever you told me that you might have cancer, that fucked me all up.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
it's-
I didn't know how to. I didn't know how to respond. I know that you took us out to lunch, and it was just me and your mom. And I remember you going, I might have cancer. And me and your mom just looked at each other
dude.
like,
Yeah, dude.
Because how are you
What?
supposed to tell somebody that?
well,
Yeah.
what's
I mean, there's no
What's fucked up?
What's up, bro?
Well,
Yeah.
the fucked up thing is that you did
Yeah,
the
dude.
exact same thing that my dad did to me whenever
Yeah.
he told me his cancer
I feel like
diagnosis.
it's ingrained in the day.
It really is, because my dad's like, "Hey, can you go out to eat?" And I'm like, "Yeah, sure. Do you mind if who I was with at the time?" And we're hungry, and he was just kind of like, "Yeah." And I was like, "All right, cool." And I get there, and it's just my dad, and I'm like, "Oh, he wanted it to be private." And I'm like,
can you guys leave now?
and we're just sitting there, and we finish
Yeah.
eating, and as soon as we're getting the bill, he looks at me, he's like, "Yes, I got cancer," and I'm like,
Writes
"What
it
the
down and slides it on a
fuck?"
piece of
Like,
paper.
Yeah.
He just like throws it at me, and I'm like,
All right, man. I'm gonna head back.
I got
work
to take
now.
about a good day to figure this out, and I'm like, it fucked me up.
Yeah, there's no good way to get through it, man.
It's rough. I mean, the people around you, it's rough whenever they hear it, because if they really love you and they care about you, it's gonna hit them hard, and they don't know how to take it because they want to help you as much as they can.
Yeah.
But they don't know what to say.
And they don't know what to say
So
or
some
do.
Like when you said that
Or-
to me, I had
Yeah.
no fucking clue what to say to you. I was just kind of like,
Yep.
do I hug you? I'm like, I don't know what you want.
Dude, I wasn't scared.
Yeah.
I mean, I was worried
You
about.
were
Like I told you,
terrified.
I was
Shut
worried
the
about
fuck
losing
up.
my teeth. I was like, I'm gonna lose half my jaw. I was like,
Yeah.
I was worried
I was-
about losing my hair.
seriously, yeah.
Because when I feel like everyone associates cancer with
Radiation,
the loss,
and chemo.
the loss of
Radiation
hair.
and
Yeah,
chemo. Yeah.
And there are so many different types of chemo that you don't always lose your hair.
Right.
Yeah.
And so my type of cancer isn't a systemic, so it's not in the bloodline. So the chemo's done different. It's pumped in directly to the abdomen,
Okay.
not through the bloodstream. So most don't lose their hair. But I immediately, I don't think that's vanity. I don't think it's
awful,
legit.
yeah, because I felt vain about it.
But don't, because I can't tell you how many times I've heard, well, it must not be bad cancer because you don't look sick. You have all your hair. And I would almost be offended.
Because
but
it's actually like the worst kind of cancer.
No, not at all. There's so many.
No, I think it was
but
just
if you
more
wanna-
so of the way she felt. She's like,
Yeah, I
like
get you.
she may physically look fine, but inside she's drained, she's ill, she's sick.
Yeah.
She,
But
you
it
know.
also didn't matter. I mean, that was just, if I would have lost all my hair, people would have just immediately looked at me and known I was sick. And then I probably would have been pissed about that. You know what I mean? It's just like,
Right.
there's not, you have to get through it however you have to get through
It really is
And if
an
that,
individual's battle.
yeah,
It is.
absolutely.
It really
Yeah,
is.
man. And I've,
Yeah.
I've met some warriors, dude. I'll tell you what.
I don't
Both
doubt
on the
that.
battlefield and here at home.
I don't
Like
doubt
I've
that.
met warriors of all types, whatever they're battling. Everyone's
Yeah.
got their own battle,
Absolutely.
and it's how you handle it, and it's what works for you. So honestly,
What do you think's next for you?
yeah, what's on the agenda? You know, what's going on?
What do you want to? What do you
Like
want to
today?
do? What do you want to do in 2021?
Yeah, do you want to get some brunch later, or hold on? What time is
well,
it?
it's
dude?
past brunch.
Oh,
I'm
dude, I
always
don't
down
even
for
know.
cheeseburger.
Brunch just sounded
Jesus
cool.
Christ, brunch! You're about 6
No.
hours late, bro.
What's
It's about time for dinner.
What's going on for you in the future, past dinner, like tomorrow or in
What's
the
one?
next
What's like
month?
one thing you want to accomplish before 2021? And
It's
To
2021
to-
already.
And
Show everyone around me the intense love that I've been shown for the past 2 years. Like, I don't care
Pay it forward.
what we're.
In a sense.
I want to make people feel heard. I want to make people feel loved because that's exactly what the gift that I've been given in the past 2 years. So
Yeah,
beyond that, I don't really know.
and that's a great gift to give to people. And that's a lot similar to what we're trying to do here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We're really just trying to meet folks and that have a good message, that have a good story, that are just good people, and tell as many people as we can, and broadcast it across
Well,
as
and
many
give
different
something
channels as possible.
Other
So,
people to do to listen to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We all have to have our little escape for something.
So,
and
we make crass and crude and ugly, dirty, swearing jokes, but at the end of the day,
so do most.
Yeah,
They just don't
and-
broadcast it. You're just being open about who you are.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah, and-
There's no filter here. We don't give
Yeah.
a fuck.
And we're just here to remind people that your life could be a lot worse, or
your day could be so much more grim.
or remind people just to laugh.
Oh, that was good. I did not think that's what you said at first. That's why I looked at
I
you.
thought he said
kinda
dick.
Shocked. Same. I thought he was about to say your dick could be so much more small. I
really thought he was going there.
I'm sorry.
That's what it sounded like. He said
Yeah,
dick, and I was like,
we
wait,
both-
hold on.
You,
Wait,
you
wait.
could have a micro penis.
We both
Your
were
dick
like,
could be so much more
Thumbs
grim.
up,
Exactly.
thumbs up, teeth shines. Ding.
I don't condone penis shaming, so
ever any of it.
yeah.
None of
So
it.
hey,
why I
gentlemen,
was
whatever you're
shocked.
working with out there,
If you're a shower or a grower, just let it happen.
sling that meat, big dog. I just want to say thanks for coming in. So
Yeah, it's been an honor having you
It's
on.
been
honestly,
a
huge pleasure. So again, this has been the Days Grimm. My name is Brian Michael Day.
My name's Thomas.
My name is Corey Lee Day.
And this has been Kady Collier. God bless you. Thank you so much
Hey,
for
man,
everything.
It's been a pleasure.
You know, Snoop Dogg once said, "Once you be you, who could be you but you?"
That's some gang
Are we
shit.
quoting Snoop Dogg right now?
That's gang shit,
Always.
right? Just threw it out there.
He's got a plug with
Yeah.
Snoop.
Snoop, yo, double G.